Have you noticed how small things control your life? Like the alarm you ignore, the phone you obey, a single sharp word that ruins your day. We call ourselves free, but how often are you a prisoner of impulses you can't control? A prisoner of hurry, of anger, of the need to please everyone. Self-mastery isn't optional. It's the only true freedom. Because if you don't rule yourself, someone or something else always will. So tell me, who's really in command of your life today?
I used to think I was in control, but the truth, my mornings controlled me. I'd hit snooze until shame dragged me out of bed. Coffee wasn't a choice, it was survival. Traffic owned my patience. One bad meeting could ruin the rest of my day. I told myself I was free, but I was chained to every impulse, chained to noise, to hurry, to emotions I didn't command. I know what it's like to look strong on the outside and be in ruins on the inside, because you can't even govern yourself. So let me ask you, how much of your life is truly yours and how much is just reaction to everything around you?
You're tired of being a prisoner of your own habits, tired of being dragged by anger, by hurry, by impulses that steal your peace. True freedom, as the Stoics knew, isn't about luck or circumstance. It begins within, when you learn to rule yourself. And in the next few minutes, you'll see how self-mastery can turn chaos into order, and why ruling yourself is the only path to real freedom.
Every day feels like a battle you never chose. The alarm drags you out of sleep, and before your feet even hit the floor, your phone is already dictating your mood. Traffic owns your patience. Deadlines eat your focus. By evening, you're drained, and the day has nothing to show for it. You tell yourself you're free, but most days you're just reacting to noise, to people, to chaos you never asked for. Your habits run the show, not you. And here's the truth. Without self-mastery, freedom is only an illusion. So let me ask you, how much of your life is truly yours, and how much is just being lived on autopilot?
Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." The Stoics knew what we forget every day. Freedom isn't about luck or circumstance. It's about refusing to be enslaved by what you can't control. Think about it. You can't command traffic or deadlines or the moods of other people, but you can command your response. And the moment you do, that's when the chains break. Here's the Stoic paradox. Control yourself, and the world loses its control over you. That's real power. That's real freedom. So let me ask you, if tomorrow brings the same chaos, will you be its slave again, or will you finally rule yourself?
So how do you practice self-mastery? It starts small. Wake up with your alarm the first time it rings. Prove to yourself that you command the morning. Pause before you answer that message in anger. Prove you command your emotions. Choose to finish one meaningful task today instead of chasing 10 distractions. Prove you command your focus. Self-mastery isn't built in a single grand decision. It's built in quiet choices, repeated every day. The man who rules himself in the small things becomes unbreakable when the big storms come. So tell me, what's the first choice you'll make today to prove you rule yourself?
Freedom isn't escaping the world. It's refusing to be its slave. Every choice you make, every morning you rise, every emotion you govern, every distraction you defeat, proves who truly rules your life. Waste these choices, and you waste your days. Waste your days, and you waste your life. Self-mastery isn't theory, it's survival. And the man who rules himself is the only man who is truly free. So let me ask you, if today is your turning point, will you keep drifting, or will you finally take the throne within? If this message spoke to you, act now. Subscribe, share this video with someone who needs it, and comment, "I rule myself," to mark the start of your journey.